Now earlier, if you remember, we have seen this question. There is a person A and he has reached the finals and he is waiting for the opponent, and now the opponent will be one of these two, B and C, and they are going to fight in the semi-finals, and whoever wins in the semi-finals will fight with A. Let us say, I don't remember the numbers, I'm just changing the numbers, but anyway the concept is same. Let us say the probability that B will win the semi-final is equal to 1 by 3, the probability that C will win the semi-final is equal to 2 by 3. Got it? And in case if A fights with B, if he fights with B, A will win with probability 2 by 3, and if A fights with C, A will win with probability 1 by 3. Now what is the probability that A will win? This is total probability, which we have already seen. Probability that A will win is equal to probability that B wins the semi-final and A wins the final, plus probability that C wins the semi-final and A wins the final. Now it is equal to probability that B wins the semi-final into probability that A wins the final given that B won the semi-final, plus probability that C wins the semi-final into probability that A will win the semi-final given A will win the final given that C has won the semi-final, right? So this one we have already evaluated. It is nothing but 1 by 3 is the probability with which B will win, and A will win it 2 by 3, and C will win with 2 by 3, and A will win it 1 by 3. This we have already known this. Now let's say we want the reverse probability, that if we know that A has won the match, right, what is the probability that he fought with B in the finals? Are you getting this? A has won the match. Now what is the probability that he fought with B in the finals, which means what is the probability that B might have won the first match? Given that A won the finals, what is the probability that B might have won the semi-finals? It is equal to P of A intersection B divided by P of A, and P of A we already found it, right? P of A we have already found it, this one. And what is P of A intersection B? P of A intersection B is equal to P of A, P of B into P of B given A, this factor. We know that, so we can find it directly. Also the reverse probability can be asked like this: given that A won the trophy, what is the probability that C won the semi-finals? Again we can do it using the Bayes theorem this way: probability of C intersection A divided by P of A. Now what is P of C intersection A? This factor, and P of A is total probability, which we have just computed, and we have all the factors required to compute P of A. Therefore we can do that. Got it? So this is how we can answer this reverse probability question, right?
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.